Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on Supergirl Season 2. So this is going to be my trailer breakdown for episode 17, otherwise entitled Distant Sun. But before we get into anything else, let's actually watch the trailer.
Someone put a bounty on your head. Every low-life killer in the universe will take their shot.
I'll just take them out one by one. I'm gonna need an alien cleanup on aisle 3.
You work here as a surgeon. I'm a mixologist.
I'm the girl of steel. I don't bend, I don't break, I don't stand down for anyone. I'm sorry!
I had that coming.
Supergirl, all new this Monday at 8, 7 Central on the CW.
Now later today, from when this video will go up, we will have the Flash musical episode, which is obviously a crossover with Supergirl with a handful of characters crossing over, which should be a lot of fun. And if you're a bit hesitant on watching it, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you're excited for it because you're watching a Supergirl video, so it's, you know, it's very involved. But there is a lot of people obviously a bit against it on the Flash side, but I think it's going to be a success and a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to it as well. Now we saw Music Meister whammy, that's the word they're going for in regards to Music Meister's attacks. Anyway, he whammied Kara right at the end of last episode, so it will be interesting whether he is taken back to Supergirl's Earth, that being Earth 38, or remain on Earth 1, obviously that being where the Flash, Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow is set. Now that's if he is captured, of course, like he might get away, but who knows. It will be interesting to see whether the events of the Flash episode are brought up on Supergirl in this episode, so I'm actually looking forward to it. Now this episode was actually directed by Kevin Smith, they do flash it up on the trailer for a bit, who had already directed an episode of Supergirl earlier this season, which was the episode in which Kara and Mon-El go to Slaver's Moon. And obviously he's directed an episode of The Flash this season and another episode of The Flash last season. But before we break down the actual trailer, we will go over the synopsis because there's some stuff in the synopsis that isn't hinted at all in the trailer, so there's just a bit more information there. But obviously before we do that, if you do go to enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like on it just to show your support for the Supergirl videos. Let me know in the comment section down below what you're looking forward to most in this episode and your opinion on anything I do say. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. A large bounty is put out on Supergirl and aliens from far and near attack National City intent on taking out the Woman of Steel. Alex and Maggie run into Maggie's ex-girlfriend Emily, who is in town for a week. Hank gets an interesting order from President Marsden. So the trailer starts off with Jean telling Kara that someone has put a bounty out on Supergirl's head, with aliens from all across the universe stepping up to the challenge in order to receive that reward. I guess the big question around this is who the hell put out the bounty? Obviously it could easily be someone else, but the easy pick at this time would have to be Mon-El's parents. I say this as they feature quite prominently in the trailer interacting with Mon-El. Now we do see Mon-El and Kara fighting towards the end of the trailer, with Kara punching Mon-El and then apologizing, which is sort of weird as she then proceeds to knock Mon-El out pretty damn cold. I think what is happening here is that these two could be having a fake fight in order to trick whoever has this bounty out for Supergirl. It would explain why Kara apologizes to Mon-El for punching him, with Mon-El then replying, "I had that coming," which is most likely referencing the fact that he kept the secrets that he had from Kara for so long. And as we saw at the end of last episode, he didn't seem to think he would even tell her. Like he would have kept those secrets forever if he could have. The other option with this Kara and Mon-El fight is that he is actually legitimately trying to take her down. However, I highly doubt he would be doing it on his own accord, so there might be some form of mind control involved, or maybe even like the Daxamite version of Red Kryptonite if they want to go down that path, who knows. But this does just seem that it's taking it to that extreme. If it was just normal Mon-El trying to take down Kara, there has to be some other factor involved. We do see Jean in the trailer with his eyes glowing red as those dastardly Martians do. Now as the synopsis does say, he is going to be getting an interesting order from the President of the United States, who, as you may remember from early this season, is played by former Wonder Woman Linda Carter. But her being a former Wonder Woman isn't probably what a lot of you remember about her from that episode. It would have to be right at the end of that episode we saw her face change and we found out that she is in fact an alien. And that has been a massive question since that reveal, which I think was in episode 3 of this season. I will play the clip now in case you had forgotten what happened, so here you go.
Could she be any cooler?
I suppose not.
So what might happen here is that Jean may get a very strange order from the president which could raise some suspicions to him around this president. Jean may read her mind and find out some not so good information which he may have to try and get everyone else in the DEO to believe. I am hoping they go into more detail with the president. Has she always been an alien, or is this a shapeshifter and the real president is somewhere else? And this, this alien is shapeshifting and then doing certain things in America to, lay the platform for something else to happen. So she's passing different bills and stuff like that. So whatever wants to happen by who she's involved with can happen much easier. But let's just hope more gets explained this episode, because even I've been asking myself this question the whole season since that episode. I was like, are they going to bring the president back and explain why she was an alien or what's going on there? So hopefully this is the episode for that. One other quick thing in the trailer I thought was funny, just a quick bit, when Mon-El's parents come to the alien bar and they said, oh, this is what you do, and you serve drinks, and he goes, no, I am in fact a mixologist. Who's ever done that to someone? Like, they criticize something you're doing and you just try and make it sound much more advanced than it is. So, but as I said, we got the musical crossover later today. It's actually probably 5 hours away from when this video will go up, so get excited for it. I definitely am looking very much forward to it. Even though previously last year, might I say, I was a bit hesitant on it because I was wondering, is it going to work? Is it going to fit into the rest of the season? But I think they've lined it up pretty well, as I've mentioned earlier in other videos. I think it's going to work, and hopefully it's a success, and then we might get something like it every year, and they can place it in the season where it doesn't disrupt the stories of each of the shows, and they might even involve the other shows like Arrow and Legends if they decide to. But thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like on it just to show your support. Let me know in the comment section down below, what are you looking forward to most in this episode? What do you think is going on with the president? Is she really an alien, or is it a shapeshifter pretending to be the president? And just let me know if you're excited for the musical crossover as well. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys, and goodbye.